Good morning and welcome to today's video. Got to be quiet because Tony's on a call in the next room for work, but we've had a really nice kind of lazy morning, doing a little bit of work, doing a little bit of relaxing. Now I've got a threshold run, 10 minutes warm up and then 7 by 6 minutes at threshold pace, so around 4 minutes per K and 2 minutes rest in between each. Then we're going to talk about the remaining triathlons that I'm going to be doing this year. The hot weather in the UK is over now. Back to normal, back to the rain. The heavens really have opened this morning. Halfway through. 3 done. 4 on the way back, slightly longer. Oh my god. I know how much these ones help, but they hurt so much every time. Two more. So that was a really nice run. Pretty difficult, 6 minutes at threshold pace, which for me is just slightly north of 4 minutes per K. Started off absolutely chucking it down, but by the end, a little bit of rain, not that bad. Still quite pleasant, all in all. It's not that cold at the moment in the UK, even though we're getting a lot of rain. So let's talk about the races that I'm going to be doing for the rest of this year. First up, as I've mentioned on the channel, I'm going to be doing the London Triathlon. I'm doing the Olympic distance on the Sunday for the age group. Hopefully going to be in the mix to qualify for age group GB, but it's not something I've fully decided on yet, so we'll have to kind of see how that goes closer to the time. That's a race I did a couple of years ago. I'm really excited. It's very nice. This year's course looks really good. Before I only did the slightly shorter loop of course that goes mainly around East London, whereas I've moved to the Sunday, which means I'm going to be going all the way into central London, which should make it a really good race. After that, that one's on the 8th of August. After that one, I have got the Dorney Lake season finale triathlon. That's on the 17th of September, so about 6 weeks after the London Tri. That will be my last proper triathlon of the year. I may end up doing a sprint or something, but on that day I'm doing the Olympic distance, and both my mum and possibly my brother are going to be there doing a novice triathlon, which is slightly shorter than a sprint distance. I've never been to Dorney Lake. I know there are a lot of triathlons that take place there, and I've seen a lot of videos. I'm super excited to get out there and race. I've seen some pretty fast times because it's an incredibly flat course, so I'm very excited to kind of prove what I've got at the end of this season. Outside of those kind of main triathlons of the year, I'll probably do another couple of mock races, and I may end up doing a sprint at some point. But I'm also really excited to do some other races outside of triathlon. I've been thinking a lot about doing some trail races. There's a company in the UK called Maverick who run some in Surrey, which is not that far from central London. So that's something that I'm very excited to try, possibly after September triathlon. And I've never actually done a Gran Fondo on the bike or a Sportif, so that's something I'm really interested in doing, possibly with some friends, as that would be a really nice experience to kind of round out this year. If you know any really cool races that are going to take place in the UK that are not really close to any of the other races that I've mentioned, drop them down in the comments and I'll have a look, check them out and see if I can make them. I'm always looking for really new and interesting experiences when it comes to racing. I'm going to chill for a little bit now, and then I'm going to go and hop on the turbo and just spin the legs out for a while after what was a really difficult run session. So that turbo definitely didn't go to plan. I did manage to get something done in the end. However, we ran into some problems. I use a Kinetic Fit trainer and the app with it just would not open. I couldn't figure it out. I tried restarting my phone, uninstalling it and reinstalling it, Googling it, couldn't figure it out for about half an hour. So then I started looking for another solution. I've tried out a few different ones this afternoon, and I think I found one that worked. So I'm not going to say exactly what it is because it might fail in the future and I don't want to jinx it. But once I have found something that works really well with my turbo, I'll make sure to share that, and maybe we'll talk about kind of why I use turboing so much and how I use my setup. I'm going to go out and run some errands now in some horribly humid weather. We had some really bad rain last night and this morning. However, it's holding off for now, but it genuinely could start chucking it down at any point. So I'm going to shoot out now, get some errands done, and we're back in a little bit.